This is the original color that the boxes are.
Wow. Can I touch it?
I'm not sure how long I can look at myself with the shoulder pads. This haul is one for the ages. I had the unique opportunity to do a private viewing at an estate sale through my sister-in-law. It started out as an opportunity to go buy shoes. I got a photograph from my sister-in-law, Katey, of like a wall of heeled shoes, and she said $20 a piece or 10 for 100. So I went to the house and it was so much more than shoes. This woman was downsizing from probably a 4,500 square foot home. She had like a dream wardrobe from the 80s and 90s. She had everything, including 9 Birkin bags. I've never seen a Birkin bag up close and personal. She has 2 that she is keeping, and she had sent 7 to the Real. She loved fashion. Her husband was a glass collector. Just so much to see. Let's hop back to last week and see what I found at this incredible estate sale.
Sure. This is my sister-in-law, Katey.
She brought me to this beautiful home, and this lovely woman, Karen, is moving. She has this incredible collection of clothing and of handbags and of shoes, scarves, everything. This is her keep rack. These are her handbags, which she has not yet gone through. And the shoes are here. Katey's a real estate agent, and one of her friends is the listing agent. Hi. Hello. So this is Katey's pile. She's getting this absolutely stunning piece by J. Peterman. I love this. It's all beaded. Katey's buying this as well with a matching scarf. The stuff is just gorgeous. This is Karen, our homeowner. Hi there. Karen. Thank you so much
Welcome to my home.
Yes, thank you for letting us come through
you're welcome.
See your beautiful pieces.
My husband and I were collectors, and we had this house packed. This is a collection of all vintage belt buckles.
Wow.
And then I've got jewelry, and this is all jet black accent to put on clothing. And then I've got, these are all collector plates. So anybody that likes Hummel or Dali or any of those kinds of things, these are all collector plates that are going to be going out to auction. And they're all dated. My husband collected all art glass. He was an avid art glass collector. And he did, really international auctioning, just buying stuff over eBay or any of that stuff. We're sending all of his glass now out to auction. These 3 I'm keeping. They're called monumental.
I know nothing about glass.
Yeah, most people don't, because they don't. You have to have a big home like this to be able to showcase it, which we did. That's my little Piper.
Hi, Piper.
She is the lady of the house.
Well, hello, beautiful.
Isn't
How are
she beautiful?
you? She certainly is.
Yeah.
You are CEO of a company.
Of RCAP Solutions, which is a not-for-profit corporation in Worcester.
Wonderful.
And I retired from there in June. So that's what motivated me to say, okay, Karen, you don't need this big house. So,
right. It's hard to let go of stuff, though.
But, I mean, these things, I did a lot in Washington, D.C., and I would wear this stuff every day. And so
you have to do what makes you happy.
This is Lafayette 148, which
that is her brand of choice. There are about, maybe 100 suits, maybe more.
Yeah. But I love the bling. This one still has the tags on it.
New with tags.
Yeah.
Just stunning. This is like a business person's dream right here. Anybody?
There's an older woman who has always dressed. I think it makes you feel better. This is a wig. I wear a lot of hair. I had cancer, and so I lost my hair and all that. So then I started getting into hair. Most of my wardrobe started in going into Salvation Army. I'm really excited. A lot of my stuff is now going to go to Salvation Army or be sold. I've been a mentor for young women for years, and just really helping them to think more about, who are you going to be 20 years from now, 30 years from now. So anyway, and I love to tell stories, and I'm a preacher, so I'm sorry.
Well, it's a wonderful perspective, and I really appreciate it. And thank you so much for letting us be here in your home.
My shingle is out there. If there's a young lady that's looking for a mentor or a role model, call me up. I'm happy to do it.
That's so nice.
I'm excited about the future for young women.
And this is Katey. How many shoes have you found so far?
I don't know.
I love them.
Those are fabulous.
Do you
Those
want them?
were mine?
Do you want these?
I don't even remember them.
Yeah. maybe.
So this is dangerous for Katey because these shoes are a lot in her size.
Yeah.
Well, they're all 6.5s.
Look at these. Did you see these?
I just took a close-up of them. They're
okay.
beautiful. I think I need to model all of them.
I gotta tell you, I wore them in Boston one whole day, and those little things in between the toes killed me.
Well, these are pretty.
Really?
These are lovely. Little.
Those are, and they've never been worn.
Yeah, they're so pretty. If I try to sell Lafayette 148 on my own, I struggle with it because I sell most of my stuff on Poshmark and eBay. I send most of my Lafayette to the Real.
Okay.
But their payouts have dropped quite a bit.
Yeah, I know.
Not, and she just, do you want to share what you just sent to them?
I sent 7 birkins, and I kept 2. I kept the black, big 40 black, and I think it's a 35, the traditional orange Hermes.
Unbelievable. These are Tory Burch. These are lovely. Those are pretty. This is a Rockettes Barbie.
Oh, all Rockettes. My husband
my
was crazy about the
gosh.
Rockettes.
Fun.
This is all Rockette baubles and dolls, and
Oh my goodness.
yeah, look at this nice little music.
How beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure
he was Mr. Holiday. He loved Christmas.
Oh, he sounds like he was a lot of fun.
Here we are.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah,
That is a great show. I haven't been in years.
we went every year.
Oh, Breakfast at Tiffany's puzzle. That's
Yeah.
fun. That's like a store.
Well,
With your glassware.
that's the way we set everything up.
Yeah, my goodness.
I kept one tree for years in that front area. It was a white tree, and I would change up the seasonal decorations.
Oh, I love that idea. These all bow ties.
Oh, yeah. Little collection.
Oh, look at that. Cute.
These are signs of the zodiac. Little.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why they're still here, but
Are they meant to be coasters or just little like
Maybe coasters
little
or I don't know.
little trinkety?
maybe they're ashtrays.
Okay, get out of here.
This is the upstairs. Oh my gosh. I don't even know where to begin.
That's cool though.
Oh, look at
That's
this.
loud. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my
I think
goodness.
the Derby's coming up.
This is my
yes,
favorite.
the derby's coming up. I need a derby hat.
Perfect.
Look it. This is hats and furs.
Goes this way.
Gosh, this is crazy.
Yeah, so we may have to do these a little bit slower another day. We haven't gone through any of these yet.
Yep,
Because
yep,
some
yep.
of these I think have a little bit of value.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, Katey.
She kind of has like this timeless, like I feel like
I
you
really
could be
do,
out of the
yeah.
40s or, you
I
know?
want that right.
My gosh, look at this stuff.
So yeah, the fur hats and the fur coats, and these are mostly fur coats. Yeah, most of the most of the stuff up here is we still haven't gone through yet.
All right, these are handbags. She hasn't been through these yet, but I would love to make an offer on this Gucci. I think this is just really fun. I think it's great, but it's pretty dark, so I can't see anything up here. I don't know. Yeah, this is not real, this stuff, but some of it is.
Can I hug you?
As long as it doesn't hurt.
It won't hurt. It won't hurt.
Katey, let me see your present from Karen.
I love seeing you be so happy.
I love this so much. I will be back. I love it.
Are you really comfortable, Lumpy? Hello. You want me to rub your belly? Oh, we love belly rubs. You love belly rubs. All right, I have just arrived at Karen's house and I am heading back in for day 2 because this is a private estate sale. There's no rushing. I can really take my time, ask questions. The homeowner is absolutely such a lovely person. I'm focusing on handbags today and maybe more clothing, but really there are treasures in every corner here. So you'll never know what I will go home with. Look at this fabulous combo. This was Karen's mom's hat. I don't know if that goes. Look at this. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Lots of vintage. These are all vintage slips right there. This is so cute.
Here, you want this felt tip thing? Yeah.
This is gorgeous.
It's like a piece of wood. It's gorgeous. So what I'm gonna say is, and I'll throw in the base.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
Oh, you don't care about the base? Okay, put it with the back.
God, I love
Let me
this.
go upstairs if I can find this tire.
Oh my goodness. These are all vintage clothes.
I don't know.
These are unbelievable. These were your dad's.
Yeah, that's
Christening?
like, this is my grandmother's writing here. Oh, she wrote 1924. And this must have been his little
Gown?
gown.
Or his little outfit. Oh, that's beautiful.
That's in good shape.
Gosh, that is unreal.
Yeah,
To think you've had these for 100 years,
I know.
right?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
And see, my
Donna's christening dress, 1931.
Yeah. Oh, so this was my uncle's then. So the shoes, does she say
And
that?
ring. Oh, Lawrence? Is that your
That
dad's
was
name?
my dad, Larry.
So he must have worn it in 1924 and then his brother in 1931.
Yeah, that's right, because Donnie was younger than him.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a stain. Such a bummer. Oh, so this was all the stuff that was on the table last week.
That's right.
Okay.
But I've got, I haven't even started with my,
I like these
Jewelry room.
bracelets.
yeah. They're cute, they're current now.
Yeah, yeah.
Stuff, what's old is new again. You know?
Right?
That's fine.
Okay, next one. All of the glass books are still there. Gina gave me a referral of a guy.
This was the area that I found the Gucci bag in. These are all dresses here. All right, I have to take these shoes. These are like art. I just looked at the label. These are Melissa shoes. I'm definitely gonna take these. These are fun. Katey can pull off all these really fun things. This one's, you will look like a mermaid in this. I mean, honestly, I'm not joking.
I will not be able to go through a metal detector.
No, you won't. This weighs probably 6 pounds.
Yeah, at
easily.
least. I think it's like 8 or
Yeah,
10.
I think, because Lumpy is 8.5 pounds.
Yeah.
This is heavier than my dog.
Yeah,
I think it's 10 pounds.
I am definitely on for this
Yeah.
one. But
I mean,
can't-
look at
I can't
there's-
hold it though because
Yeah,
it's
no.
too heavy.
Hang that up. And all these little millennial Barbies.
I love this.
Working woman Barbie. Oh, she's awesome.
I just
Oh,
love
is this a
room,
sweater shaver?
actually.
I think I want this.
I want a room like this.
Right? It is like a playground in here.
It is. Now let me see if the hat is still in.
Oh gosh. I forgot these shoes.
I feel like Beetlejuice, right?
Oh my gosh.
I gotta look in the mirror.
You're the best. That one's cute.
That's cute, isn't
You
it?
could wear that to the grocery store.
Yeah.
Isn't my sister-in-law beautiful?
Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet.
Oh, the green and the blue mix.
Yes, with the skirt.
Beautiful.
Katie's head to toe in
me like a
Karen's
glove.
stuff.
This
Oh, look
weather
at this.
is- look at this, Sarah. Every single thing she bought.
How much fun, Karen?
Karen, you know what I wanted to show my audience are your Birkin bags. These pictures just remind me of
they'll see John
Dynasty.
and I. Yeah.
Dynasty.
I had mine done. He was 12 years older than me, so.
These are the
Here's
Birkin
your
bags.
Birkin.
Oh.
This is the original color that the boxes are.
Wow. Can I touch it?
Take it out here in the lighting.
And then this is like,
That's like the big kahuna
this is
there.
the 40.
Oh,
big one.
wow.
Yeah.
I love.
Look at that, huh?
What's this? Oh my gosh! Feel the hardware on it. They are just
I
stunning.
know, the seams and everything, huh?
Ooh. But I had
feel
to get rid of
this.
some of it. I can't, I overindulged. My husband died. I spent all of his life savings money on me. And now here I am getting rid of everything. And this was the other Cadillac.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that is so cool.
Isn't it?
Karen has a jewelry room. She has just shown us. This is
It
unbelievable.
was actually, Oprah had shown a sample of it in the Oprah magazine, and I showed it to John. The next thing I knew was he had made me one.
This
and then
is
we did this one too. That
unbelievable.
wall, which is all my little sayings and
So I need to make me one of those.
it's
I love
all it
these.
is homosote, and he covered it in the
Those
purple
earrings are
to match
beautiful.
the purple. Here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
and this is mixed. Some of the jewelry is real jewelry, and some of it is just costume.
That tour of that home was so incredible, and to have the opportunity to be there on 2 occasions with nobody else there. There was a glass collector who came in on one day, somebody who had bought some of her Barbie dolls, and of course my sister-in-law and her friend Donna were there. Donna is the realtor who's been helping Karen out with the sale of the house and with the estate sale portion as well. What was really interesting about the way that Karen sold her stuff is that she was very emotionally attached to a lot of the items. She was very honest with me in sharing that it was hard for her to let go of a lot of the clothing because they reminded her of her late husband. They reminded her of a different time in her life or when she was working or a special event. And I get that. As somebody who tends to be more of a collector than I'd like to admit, I have a really hard time letting go of things. So I was very sensitive to Karen with the things that she had a hard time letting go of. And in some cases, we would ask about things and she hadn't been through piles. There's still piles and piles there. I'm sure you saw things in that video that I passed on that you will say, oh my gosh, I sell that. You can make so much money with that. It was really tricky to be there and run comps on every individual item. I had to go for things that I was drawn to. There were thousands of dollars worth of things that I'm sure I missed. I've done an estate sale buyout before, and it proved to be really a lot of work, and it took me, I'm going on 2 years now and not all of it has sold. So I have done estate sales before, and I tried to just grab things that I was going to be excited to come home and list, and things that I thought I could move sooner than later. All right, enough talking. There's just so much about this sale that I wanted to share with you. Let's start with the item that Karen priced really low, and I couldn't believe it. And that was this incredible vintage Gucci bag, authentic, unused Gucci bag. I bought this the very first day. I spent $112 on the first day. There was a lot she hadn't gone through, but I went up to her attic and you got a glimpse of what the attic looked like. Just vintage clothing and bags and shoes and hats. I passed on all of the hats for shipping purposes because some of those hats are really tough to ship. Some of them were brittle, some of them were stained, but there was so much to look at. And this was literally in a dusty pile of bags, this Gucci bag. The only flaw that I can see is this little scratch right here. Other than that, I'm not sure if you could even pick up on it. It is new. The interior is flawless. It had never been used. And when I showed this to Karen, she charged me $10 for this. I said, Karen, you realize it's Gucci? She's like, yeah, I do, but I never used it. I would rather see somebody else use it. And she knew I was a reseller also. Anyway, $10 for this. And then right next to that were Betsy Johnson shoes, and they were really cute. She charged $15 for shoes because I didn't get 10 pairs, so I didn't get the $100 deal. So in general, over the course of 2 days, I spent $112 the first day. I'll show you everything I got. The second day I went back, I spent $400. But this should pay for everything. This is absolutely beautiful. I polled my audience on Instagram and asked if I should keep it. This is Ophidia, and this is just classic Gucci with the red and green striping here, the monogram, and the top handle. I love this too because I think it's perfect to throw a couple journals in here, and I just think it's a really fun tote that you could carry anywhere, and it is flawless. This is listed for $599. I saw some listed higher, some lower, but none in this pristine condition. So again, just that little scratch on the back that you can see there. It's listed for $599. I'm gonna be pretty firm on that price because I wouldn't mind keeping this. Okay, let's check out the Betsy Johnsons. I thought these were so cute. I grabbed these because I thought I could use the key term Barbie core for these, and all of her shoes were in the box. It was just unbelievable to see the care that she took of these items. So if you look at the bottom of these, most of her shoes she only wore a couple of times for special events. Many of the shoes had jewelry, nylons, slips, dresses and suits that coordinated, hats, everything was soup to nuts. It was really such a fun experience. So aren't these cute? Her shoe size is a 6.5, so that's the size of all of these shoes. I haven't listed these yet, but these will probably get listed for about $45. I have to look at comps on those. I also had a pair of Tory Burch heels in a kimono that already sold. The Tory Burch shoes sold for $75 and the kimono sold for $85. I featured both of those in my most recent video, my ship and shop video. So 2 items sold for $160, and I have a lot more to share with you. Okay, from that same day, I bought 2 more kimonos. I was a little apprehensive on the first day because there was a lot that Karen hadn't gone through. So I said, why don't I come back? And she felt like that would be a good idea because I didn't want to go through all of her things she wasn't ready to sell. This is another one of the kimonos I bought. She charged me $20 for each of the kimonos. This is stunning. However, what I didn't notice is that the stitching in the back. This just needs like a straight stitching right down the back. I will disclose that. This is a more traditional kimono, absolutely beautiful. I loved the colors in this. She had a few other kimonos. I believe they're all from Japan, probably from the 60s to the 80s. This is the other one that I grabbed. I chose the ones with the beautiful patterns and the other one with the gold tassels on the black. That was just stunning. A woman in Los Angeles, California bought that, and I would love to see these styled after they go out. And the other one was less traditional. It didn't have the sleeves like this kimono. I'm hoping to get between 40 and 60 for these 2 kimonos. Probably less on that first one because of the stitching in the back, but that's what I got on the first day. The Tory Burch, the Betsy Johnson, the Gucci bag, and then the 3 kimonos. I also got these earrings that I'm wearing today. She had some costume jewelry. You also saw she had that closet full of costume jewelry that she was inspired by Oprah to do. She was such a fascinating person. Karen was struggling selling things through the consignment store because it's hard to sell things that are out of season, or some consignment stores don't want vintage pieces, or if they have a stain, they won't take it. So it's really a lot to go through a home, and it sounds like, oh, this is easy, we'll just take it to a consignment store and I'll get all this money. It's a lot of work for people like me or consigners who have a brick and mortar store, because they have to go through these, they have to hold it in their inventory, price it, hold on to it, and hope that it moves. So some of these things were very specific, and I think they'll be hard to sell in a brick and mortar. I'm really curious to see what happens to her Birkin bags on the RealReal, and I did say to her, if you decide to reclaim any of those, would you let me know? I don't even know what she would charge, and I don't know that I would ever buy a Birkin bag because they're crazy money. I'm fascinated by it all, and the fact that she had 9 just blew me away. So anyway, she kept that black 40, the big one, and then the classic Hermes in the orange, the traditional orange color from Hermes. So I was really fascinated by that. Let's move on to the second visit that I had. I did get this cardigan sweater. I'm not sure if this is very flattering on me. I removed the shoulder pads from this. I have the crochet top from underneath. I'm just having fun with some of the patterns. So keep in mind, everything I'm sharing with you from this part of the haul cost $400 total. Even though this is the brand Corey B, it has all cute things from Bloomingdale's, like the big brown bag or the little brown bag in like a Bloomingdale's compact. You can see some of the patterns here. This has a couple watchers already on eBay. The rest of them are from actual Bloomingdale's, but they don't have a Bloomingdale's pattern. This is like an animal print with this gold on the back. Karen really loved things that were a little extra. A lot of people commented on this shirt. This is also from Bloomingdale's. This is a size 14, 100% silk, made in India. Just beautiful. I loved the patterns on these, and they were an easy thing for me to grab. Again, Bloomingdale's size 14. A lot of her stuff ranges in sizes from, I would say, size 10 to size 14 or 16, which is really nice. And with vintage pieces, sometimes things run a little bit small. So these were the Golden Girls silk blouses that I got. They will all be listed between $40 and $55. So if they all sell for around $35, that'll be over $100 in sales just on blouses. Okay, she had a box full of vintage slips that had belonged to her mother. Just the thought, again, of a woman who had a different slip to go with every dress, and just a time of the past when dressing was so much more formal. I'm just fascinated by it all. Look at the detail in this silk, on this slip. There's lace on the bottom. The trouble with some of these slips is that some of them did have some yellow staining, so I just had to be careful. This is like a little celadon green, just beautiful. I had to put some of these through the wash. Tina has steamed all of them, but I'm probably gonna list all of the slips around $35, $38. And there are just so many. They're beautiful. She said that her mom was a size 10. Like this has some yellowing under the arms. Some of the items are still in the wash right now. They're all just so beautiful. Just beautiful. So all of the measurements will be on the slips. There's like one that is a skirt. This has a little discoloration, but I had to grab this because I thought this was so gorgeous and something I didn't know about fashion. This has little weights inside of the dress for the draping. So she said that back in the day, there would be weights on items. The weight is out of this one, but on the side you can see it. Just this little detail that has this little weight so that it would drape. You tuck it on the inside here too, and then it kind of drapes exactly as it's meant to. I just thought this was so gorgeous. I thought this dress was timeless. I was saying to Tina, I feel like Gwyneth Paltrow could wear this dress. This is a bigger size, but when Tina steamed it, you can see the discoloration here. So that's a problem that I'm running into with a lot of these pieces. They're gorgeous, but would somebody wear this with that little bit of discoloration? Would someone dye it? What would they do with it? At first glance, when I saw this, I thought, oh my gosh, this is timeless. Like somebody could wear this today. It's so beautiful. But now I don't know because of the discoloration. If you're somebody who works with a lot of vintage pieces, let me know. Yeah, you can see the stripe going right across. So this is an Escada suit. So bold, but I couldn't leave it behind. It's a 3-piece silk suit from Escada in this bright yellow. So here's the skirt. The problem, look at the buttons here. They're just fantastic and they match the silk blouse underneath. But you'll see there is, and I saw this and Karen just said, I'm just gonna throw in the jacket. You can just pay for the skirt and the blouse. So this is staining here. Not that it couldn't come out, but this is silk and linen. And this is 100% silk. This also has a few marks. Sorry, my chair has a few screws loose and it's been so loud. I mean, this is a bodysuit. I did see some comps on this, I think around $40 or $50. If it was flawless, I would mark it up a little bit, but look at this together. I mean, it's gonna take a very special person who's gonna want to rock this. Shoulder pads and all. I'm very excited about this piece. We'll see what I get for this. This has been a lot of work already. We've been working hard getting stuff listed. These are fantastic leather pants, vintage, obviously, Suzelle. They're size 12, but I would say they're more like an 8. There they are. The reason I grabbed these, because she had a few leather pieces, I thought these, again, were timeless. They have a little bit of a tapered leg. The leather is so soft. They have like a 14-inch rise or something super high. They are super high, like a mom style. She had leather suits and leather skirts, but a lot of the stuff I think for me would be hard to move, but black soft leather, high-waisted, somebody could wear these with some strappy heels and like a slinky tank top and jewelry, and it would be stunning. I think I have these priced 60 or 70. I can't remember what I priced those at, but those are also listed. The second day that I went to see Karen, I had prefaced it by saying I would love to see your handbag collection. After getting the Gucci bag and hearing about the Birkin bags, she had a pile of handbags that she hadn't gone through. So there's nothing like Gucci or Birkin in here, but there are some really great pieces that I think will give me a good return. So she had a lot of Coach bags, and they're very 90s, 80s extra, just like my friend Karen. They are all like brand new. So this is one of the Coach bags. So fun and blingy. It has suede, it has metallic, it has studs, it has this fun, chunky, soft handle. But all of the Coach bags that I'm going to show you are like new. Some of them still had the Coach tag inside. One looks like this one I think was purchased from The Real. I don't know if she sent it and it didn't sell, so it came back to her, or if she bought it at The Real. One of the bags had a Real tag inside of it. The other ones didn't, so I'm not really sure, but I'll show you all of the bags. This is fantastic. This is just a little basket. This looks like a little mother of pearl, like resin on top there, catching a little bit of the glare because there's this like coating over this cute little floral pattern. The rest of it is like little picnic basket, just simply adorable. I'm sorry, Lumpy is in his pen. Do you hear him? He's very sad. This is made in Hong Kong. So adorable for the spring. And I just think that a lot of these bags are statement pieces. You could wear something very simple and then carry this and it would just be a fun little blast from the past. Okay, another little vintage bag. See, we're already starting to inventory some of these. I just thought the beading on this was stunning. The floral pattern on here with the beading. This is also made in Hong Kong. Again, shows absolutely no wear whatsoever. This will probably just be like maybe a $35 to $40 flip. The Coach bag, I'm hoping for maybe $200 on that, depending. I don't think it's gonna sell very quickly, but once the right buyer is in front of me, I think it will go pretty well. This one has a dust bag. Oh, this is a heavy one. Another Python blingy Coach bag, also like new. And I loved hearing all of Karen's stories as I pulled out different things. She would recall places she went, where she wore items. This is one that had like the little Coach ticket inside of it. There we go. This has this really pretty detailed handle. You could also wear this as a shoulder bag, which is nice. I had so much fun. Couple more modern things that I just thought I liked for style, and this retails for $95. This already has a couple likes on it. This is Danielle Nicole. This is new with tag. Cute little boho bag for summer, top handle, and it's new. It still has the Danielle Nicole bag. This is like a vegan style. Oh, there is a strap that's inside. It's Jules K. It's the brand. This will probably just be like maybe a $35 return. Oh, I like the strap on this. It's like a braided strap. This is a really cute bag. Very contemporary looking. I suspect she bought this within the past couple of years. I said to Karen, once you have a Birkin, how do you buy anything else? Like, where do you go from 9 Birkin bags? That's what I want to know. So this bag, she definitely had an attachment to, and it's so stunning. This is the brand Whiting and Davis, and this is a metallic mesh peacock bag. It's so cool. My sister-in-law saw a Whiting and Davis mesh top, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I saw some sold comps on similar tops, not as substantial as the one Katey was looking at, but she wore that with this, I believe. This is the peacock bag. She charged me $50 for this. I grabbed this and the Escada suit and that beautiful dress with the weights. That was like one of the last things I had bought. I went through once. I spent $300 on like all the bags, and then I went back. Katey got there a little bit late on the second day. We did a little more shopping and I grabbed a few more things, and that's when she priced these things out. I have this priced at $139. Look at this. There were some sold comps around $450 on the shirt that Katey was looking at. And she was also looking at a leather suit that I didn't see that later Karen priced at $1,000 for the shirt and then the leather suit and a couple other things. So there were definitely things that she was pricing higher, and she did price this at $50 for me. I have this listed for $139, and I probably won't let it go for any less than like $110, at least not for a while, because it's really beautiful. So this is the crochet top that I was wearing earlier, and I have the matching maxi skirt upstairs. These all need to be treated, but this, if the stains come out of this, this is just absolutely incredible. I have the tank on underneath that is lined, and it has a drawstring at the front and then a maxi skirt, 3 pieces. And then there was another one, similar boho vibe. She had a lot of things that were more career oriented. Her brand of choice right now is Lafayette 148. There were a lot of Lafayette suits, but I struggle moving Lafayette 148, and she had a lot of bright patterns. I could send them to the Real, but for what I was paying, I don't think the payout would be that great for it. So I had to really juggle all these things while I was shopping in order to determine what to take home and what to leave behind. I know that I can sell like Free People bohemian style stuff. So I loved all the crochet pieces, and that's why I grabbed them. I just didn't realize that they had as much staining as they did. So I have to soak them and work on them. I may even dye them if I can't get the stains out because they're that special. These are some of the pieces that I was referring to. This was the sweater I was wearing. That stain is lightened up quite a bit. I've washed all of these pieces twice. The skirt came totally clean, and then this stain lightened up quite a bit. Skirt's in really good shape, just that little one. And I haven't hit this stuff with my heavy duty stain removal stuff. This is just like a quick spray and wash. So I think this is all going to come out so beautiful. Hoping to get around 100 for each for the 3 pieces. And I also did end up getting the sweater shaver, and I bought a pair of boots on the first day, which I forgot to share with you, but these are some of the pieces. And I know I'm missing a couple things because we just started working on this a couple weeks ago. She also had an entire box of gloves, an entire box of scarves. I did pick up a couple scarves that I don't have them here with me, but I just didn't know enough, and she was like, make me an offer, and I said, do you have any Hermes scarves in here? She's like, no, I don't. I had some, but I sold them, or I took them out, or I kept them. So all of the scarves, I could have taken a lot of time to go through each individual scarf, look for brands, price them out, and see, but in the end, she said, I think I'd rather wait to sell those and see if somebody who really is interested in scarves or knows more about them, because I was looking to get a price on the entire box because I had no idea what their value was. There were a lot of moments like that for me that I had to just pass on certain things even though there was money in them. I know handbags. This is a vintage Franco Sardo, and I love this. This is so cute. I don't know when this is from. I'm guessing the 80s or early 90s. It's in beautiful condition. I don't really see many Franco Sardo vintage pieces. Where's the tag? I think this is so adorable. It's such a great size. I think it could go crossbody. It might be a little high on you if you did it crossbody, but I love how it bulks out at the front. It's like that camera bag style, like the Pochette Matisse Louis Vuitton size that I love so much. This, I just loved the shape of it. Kind of reminded me of a dog bone. So adorable. The inside of this had a glass piece that I think was supposed to be a mirror that came off from right here. And the brand on this is Doretto. I don't have my glasses on, so maybe we can see in the camera. Hold on. Can we see that? Because I can't read it right now. And similar to that, this is Rolf's. I don't think this is anything. Towards the end with the handbags, I was just finding things that I thought were cute and interesting. I don't think that these are gonna go for a lot, maybe $25, $30. Like this mirror is tarnished, but I really love the case. This is like a little vanity case. This is just a little envelope type of style. This is Tribe Alive. Again, I think this is like another vegan thing. This would probably even be like a little giveaway if I do a whatnot sale, or maybe list it for $15. I just threw some stuff in towards the end. Next up is this gorgeous handbag. This is Michael Kors collection. Not to be confused with Michael Kors. This is the high-end Michael Kors, and I didn't know that. This was, I believe, upstairs with the Gucci bag in the attic space, so it was really dark in there, and I just loved the ruffle, and I thought, this is really pretty. I'll grab this, and maybe I'll get $30 or $40. Well, I got home and I opened it up, because this is not the Michael Kors bag, so that didn't go, so I didn't recognize that. I opened it up and I see that it's new, and then I pull out this little tag, and I see that it's Michael Kors collection, and the retail is $990 on this. $990. It is such a beautiful bag. It looks like it's trimmed with linen, and it has a really dark wood, like a black brown handle. It's a clutch. Absolutely stunning. I have this priced at $4.99. I'm probably aiming high. However, I did sell a Michael Kors collection bathing suit that was black with leather straps on the side, and that was priced like at $700 or something. I held out for a long time, and in the end it did sell. So I feel like if I wait for the right buyer with this, you know, I think this could go for around $300, but I think I'd probably sit on it for a while before I let it go for much less than that. It's really beautiful. I bought this for myself. I'm like, I want to buy something for me to wear, because Katey was finding so many things that she liked. Katey has such a fun personality. We call ourselves the outlaws. We're the in-laws. We married brothers, and she's a love. But I loved the silk blouse. I think I will wear this with like a little camisole underneath. It's Patrick Christopher, 100% silk. I just thought this was really pretty. This is very safe for me to wear. I don't know about this teal. I thought I would wear some color. I know a lot of my viewers appreciate it when I wear color and not just black. All right, this is a leather belt that I picked up. The brand is called Below the Belt. It's genuine leather made in the USA. I decided to grab this. I don't think it's a big fancy brand. I just absolutely love the style of this belt. It's a size extra large. So I'm hoping to get about $30 for this belt as well. I was talking about the scarves earlier. These were just a couple scarves that I picked up based on style. This I grabbed really quickly thinking it was Louis Vuitton. Looked like the Louis flower to me. So I grabbed that, and I got one other scarf that's in the wash right now. I don't think those scarves are going to sell for a whole bunch. Karen brought this over to me. I don't know that I would have grabbed this on my own, but it's this collar, this pearl collar that you can wear like as a necklace. This also has a tag, which I didn't see at first. Made in Japan. Isn't that so cool? Where would you price this? I don't even know. Some of these things are just so foreign to me. They're not things that I would necessarily grab, but I thought this was beautiful. She knew that I was interested in accessories. I love that it does say made in Japan. That just adds a little bit. It's lined with like this satin material on the back. There's a little bit of discoloration here, but I love the pattern. I also got some costume jewelry along with these earrings. I love hoop earrings. I love these little cuff bracelets. I thought they were really cool, so I grabbed those. I gravitated towards the hoops because that's what I like. So if I don't end up selling them, I know that I will at least wear them. And these silver ones, total 80s looking to me. Aren't those fun? The last few things that I want to share with you are from a designer I had never heard of, named Peter Max. Karen told me that she met Peter in real life, and I thought she said that he had signed the belt, which would have really increased the value of this. I don't see his signature anywhere. He has this real 70s vibe, almost like psychedelic looking. A lot of this artwork reminds me of like Yellow Submarine from the Beatles. So I have that belt that does show a little bit of wear around here. It's a size large. There's nothing like this listed. And if you look up Peter Max on eBay, I'd never heard of him before. Some of his stuff goes for crazy money and other stuff not much. So these are Peter Max sunglasses. They are classic aviators, which I really like because I feel like this is a very relevant style, very timeless. And it has Peter Max on the side. There's a little bit of tarnishing there. The glasses look to be in really good condition, not a lot of scratches or anything like that. And they just are green and blue. I definitely think you would need to know the artist to appreciate these. But I mean, I think they're great just for every day, and they're super clear. They feel like they're polarized, but I can't be certain. And lastly, from Peter Max were these glasses. So these are not prescription. I feel like a little John Lennon in these, although they're not very circle like John Lennon. These again, they're nothing like crazy fancy. There's some, it looks like a little misshaped on the side. We have the sunglasses, the regular glasses, non-prescription, and this cool belt by Peter Max. I am learning so much through this purchase. I also have things that I want to show you that are upstairs that are still being worked on. But generally speaking, this was an education to me. Learning about different collaborations like these Melissa heels and Whiting and Davis, I think I've come across before, but this was a really special piece. And to hear Karen explain some of the designers and where she picked things up and where she wore things to events, or the fact that she met Peter Max, the 9 Birkin bags, like it was so much fun. I feel very lucky that I was invited to go to her home. Let me go get Lumpy so he can say hi. Lumpy, you would think that I was torturing you the way you were crying. You're so sad. You feel better? He loves to clean my ears. That's like his favorite thing to do. I read, what if your dog constantly tries to clean your ears? Because neither of my other dogs did this. And what one of the sites said was that it's a sign of affection because they think you're part of their pack, so they're grooming you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more adventures in thrifting and estate sale shopping with me, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you had a good time. A lot of these items will be listed by the time you see this. I really tried to get ahead of it and do some research before I came to the table. Okay, I love you guys so much. Thanks for being here, and I'll be back soon with another video. I'm sorry for making all that noise. You're so loud. You're so loud. Are you all done making so much noise? Apparently not. Okay, bye everybody.